What up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all of this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitch was going to, I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitch was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Oh, Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zamp's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey people, hey. What is up? Get my hat together. What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's been up? What is going on? How y'all been? What y'all been doing? Hold on, y'all. I need to. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Diamond Pearl Gem. Volvo beat you today. Hey, Cookie. Hey, DD Phoenix. What's good, boo? What is up? Had to get me another straw. Hey, Patty Duke. Listen, Patty Duke. I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute, Patty Duke. You know when you go missing, I miss you. Patty Duke is old school L Teddy 27. Patty Duke. You can go back to when I had 3 or 4 people in the chat and see Patty Duke is one of those 3 or 4 people. So when I don't see you, Patty Duke, I be feeling some type of way. Let me put y'all on screen, put y'all up in lights so y'all can feel good. What's good? DD Phoenix, boo. Patty Duke, boo. You have to get you some libations. Listen. I don't have that long, y'all. I got to get out of here a little bit before 7 o'clock. Hopefully that's enough time for us to do what we need to do. So, y'all, I wanted to go live yesterday, but I was tired, y'all. Listen, I was real tired. And I know I'm going out of town this weekend, so I said I got to come on, go live today because I know since I'm going out of town this weekend, and I may not be able, I might still be able to do Silly Saturday. Maybe it depends on what my schedule looking like. But I said I gotta come on here for my boo. You've been taking a break. Sometimes you gotta take a break, Patty. You ain't wrong, baby. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. But we are here, Patty Duke. We are here. We gonna go through some stuff. Do what we do. I got a couple palette cleansers. Hey, by the way, what's good, boo? This will be a quick bust down. Not a quick bust down. You're right, a quick bust down. Real quickie. You know how men be wanting to tell you they want a quick, but they be like, let me just stick the head in, as if it ain't fucking if you just stick the head in. Bitch, if you stick the head in, bitch, I'd have been fucked. Child, I had a friend of mine try to rationalize to me that since the dude only stuck the head in, that he ain't get fucked. Bitch, you got fucked. Girl. If a man stick the head in, baby, you're fucked. There's nowhere. There's nowhere else around it. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Excuse me, y'all. Anyway, so let me get to my first. Let me see what story I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this story first. And because I have a picture that goes along with it. No, let me do happy story for happy story first, and then we'll go into that one. So our happy good news of the day is NBA great, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, the icon, the GOAT, whatever you want to call him, a great black man, a great Kappa man, a great Celtic, Bill Russell. We know he passed last week. And there have been people calling for this. Magic Johnson was pushing for this really hard, but it's actually come to fruition. So the NBA announced maybe an hour or two ago that they are going to retire um, Bill Russell's number for the entire league. The only other baseball has the number 42 retired for the whole league, and which was Jackie Robinson's number. And that happened maybe about, when did that happen? Maybe about 15, 16 years ago when they did that. It was in the early 2000s when that happened. Because I remember Mariano Rivera was still playing, and Mariano Rivera's number was 42. So, and so they have decided to do that for the entire league. So, I mean, if I believe, and I'm going to read the article. I believe if you have that number now, you can keep it, but after that is retired. But I'm not sure. I know in baseball with Mariano Rivera, they let him keep his number because I think he was like the only one left with the number 42. They let him keep his number until he retired, and then after that, nobody else could. The number was retired for the whole league. But the the NBA announced that today. Here's what Adam Silver said. Adam Silver, who is the commissioner, said Bill Russell's unparalleled success on the court in pioneering civil rights activism deserves to be honored in a unique and historic way. Permanently retiring his number 6 across every NBA team ensures that Bill's transcendent career will always be recognized. NBA PA Executive Director Tamika Tremaglio said the retirement of Russell's number 6 is, quote, a momentous honor reserved for one of the greatest champions to ever play the game. Bill's actions on and off the court throughout the course of his life helped to shape generations of players for the better, and for that we are forever grateful. We are proud to continue the celebration of his life and legacy alongside the league. Now we know he died. I don't think it was last week. I think it was like at the end of July. It was actually, but he was 88. You know, he won um, um, 11 rings, um, 9 as a player, 2 as a player slash coach. And he has so many accolades. But even more than that, he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Barack Obama. But if you talk about what there is 4 people who, in my mind, I think about um, when I think about athletes that transcended their sports and moved the needle in terms of civil rights. There's Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Bill Russell. Those 4 gentlemen back in the 60s, um, because of their prominence and fame via sports, decided that regardless what it did to their careers, they were going to promote civil rights and be sure that we as Black people um, achieved and did great things. So those 4 gentlemen absolutely uh, are to be heralded for all they did. You hear a lot in the civil rights era about the civil rights activists, but not enough about how it was a lot of times people in sports or in the arts that really helped to move the needle. Thank you so much for your membership, Janae. Thank you. Thank you so much for your membership. Those individuals help move the needle in terms of being able to get Black people to come and be at the have a seat at the table with their white counterparts. So we're forever grateful to Bill Russell. I am so glad that his number is being retired. Um, so from what I've read, it says the plans include players wearing a commemorative patch on the right shoulder of their jersey and every league court displaying a clover leaf shaped logo with the number 6 on the sideline near the scorers table. The Celtics, where Russell spent his illustrious playing and coaching career, will have a separate recognition for Russell on their uniforms, the league said. So the league also said that active players who currently wear number 6, which include Washington Wizards center Kristaps Porzingis and Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James, will be grandfathered by the league, meaning they will be allowed to wear number 6 for the remainder of their careers. So, like I said, hey Tracy, hey Boo, let me spotlight Janae, who just became a member. Hey Janae, Boo. Hey Tracy, Mod Squad in the chat. Hey Boo. So but knowing I don't expect Kristaps Porzingis to do this. I would. I don't. I'm not saying he will, but it wouldn't surprise me if LeBron James said that in honor of Bill Russell, he would no longer wear the number 6 uniform just to honor Bill Russell, because LeBron James is very aware of things like this. He's very conscious of these types of things, and I know that it would be on brand and on par for him to say, you know what, I agree. Let's honor Bill Russell with this, and I will change my number from number 6 to. I mean, hell, wasn't he 23 when he was over in Cleveland? Yeah, he was 23. So it would make sense. But we'll see. But they'll be grandfathered in, and they can keep it to the end of their career. And then after that, no one else can wear it. And that, like I said, that happened with Mariano Rivera, who was the closer for the Yankees when they retired Jackie Robinson's number. Oh, also, I left Jackie Robinson off that list as well. I cannot forget Jackie Robinson and all he did as well for civil rights and so forth. So that was our first story. I guess I'll do a quick palette cleanse. I don't have that many today, y'all. I do not have that many palette cleanses. Don't be looking for that many palette cleanses. Okay. God. Just telling you ahead of time. There you go. Bam, bam, boom. Mm. Now that's a good palate cleanser, guy. Oh, child. Mm, mm. Oh, I feel like I needed that palate cleanser, God. Lord. All right. So, so this next story is y'all know me. I like to add, hey, IMC Brown, boo. Hey, Xavier, boo. Xavier, did you see the first palate cleanser? Did you see the first palate cleanser for the day, Xavier? You say he a little light but easy on the eyes, Tracy. Y'all are so hard to please. So hard to please. Janae says, yum. I'm not doing this with y'all. Thank you, Patty Duke. Hey, so Jeff, what's good, boo? Mod squad up in the house. All right. So this young man, his name is Dekenta Harchman. Apparently, he assaulted his ex-girlfriend for 7 hours and then was ceremoniously found shot 7 times as the streets decided that they was going to get some vigilante justice. So they say, oh, you going to torture this beautiful black queen for 7 hours? Baby, we'll give you a bullet for every hour. And they gave him what he needed. But the funny part of the story to me, hold on. I just got a text. So, hey, Abby. He looked like unleavened bread thrown. Throw him back in the oven for 20 minutes. You people, y'all are so hard to please. Hey, Abby, boo. So, if y'all thought he was scared, wait, let me show you what this young man looks like. Brace yourself because he's kind of scary to look at. I just wanted his face because his face is just horrible. And somebody like this, you know. So that's the dude. Let me read this story for y'all. According to reports, a Michigan man named Dekenta or Dekente Parchment, who was declared wanted for several, I'm sorry, wanted for sexually abusing and torturing his ex-girlfriend with a hot hair straightener, was found shot 7 times after getting into a shootout. Dekenta Parchment, 30, was wanted by police for an hours long assault on his ex inside her home. Authorities say Parchment allegedly repeatedly beat his ex and sexually assaulted her with a hair straightener that was on. So he had the straightener on and hot and was torturing her with it. Parchment showed up at her apartment drunk and started punching her in the face. He then smashed more than one ashtray over her head and violated her with the hot hair straightener before beating her with an extension cord and blows to her head. Reports said the victim allegedly escaped to a neighbor's home after 3 hours and then called the police. By the time police arrived, Parchman had reportedly stolen her car and left. About a week later, the U.S. Marshals said they tracked the suspect in Taylor, Michigan, where he was found in a car with 7 bullet wounds. Police said Parchman was involved in a shootout in Inkster, Michigan. About a week later, the Marshals tracked him to Taylor, where he was found in a car. Oh, I read that part. Um, Parchman actually brought up this information when he was in court on charges on Tuesday. Quote, I got shot 7 times. I got bullet fragments in me. I need surgery. My leg is broken. They shot out my knee. According, that's what Parchment said. Parchment is no stranger to criminal charges. He served time for unlawful imprisonment, drugs, and home invasion. The victim spent several days in the hospital and is still recovering. Parchment's bond was set at $250,000 with no 10% release. You know how you can do the 10% or the 200 of the bond and you can get out? Mm-mm. So he's not dead, neither is she. But if this young man is sticking hot curling irons up in his wife, sexually assault, not his wife, his ex-girlfriend, with hot curling irons, I'm sure you can probably imagine where, and breaking ashtrays on her head. I don't feel bad for you, bruh. Suffer, suffer. Matter of fact, somebody should be over there whooping his ass. Still, there's no sympathy. We have no understanding for you. None. I mean, somebody like that is perpetually angry with the world. I mean, y'all see what he looked like, baby. Let me tell you something, baby. When you pop out the womb, when you pop out your mom's, when your mom farts you out and you look like this, you probably are angry with the world and going around trying to make other people look as horrible as you do. He's a horrible human being. That is a horrible human being. The fact that you would torture somebody like that, I have no understanding for you. Die slowly. Hey Derek, hey boo. I gotta put Derek up so we can look at his delectable goodness over there. Hey Derek. I can do that while Cams is not here. He does look like a wet gremlin. He does, Tracy. He looks like he bites rabies. He does look like a bat, like he should be hanging upside down. Speaking of which, did y'all see that picture of that 5-foot bat? I think it was in like India or somewhere over there in Southeast Asia. I was like, did y'all? It was like, go look it up. It's a picture of a 5-foot tall bat. Now the bat is vegetarian, so that's a good thing. But you could see it hanging upside down with the wings crossed. I was like, what the fuck kind of freaky ass movie type? Shit was scary. Shit was real scary. What charmed the reference? Anyway, so that's our first listen. We have no understanding and no sympathy for him. None. None at all. None at all. It's time for another palate cleanser. It's time for another palate cleanser. Let me find one. I still got the old palate cleanser. Y'all remember last time we had some real good ones. Last time, some real good palate cleansers last time. So since we're speaking about, all right, that was our next palate cleanser. All right. So since we're speaking about boyfriends and girlfriends doing things badly, doing bad things, listen, I've seen 3 bats in my old house. The motherfuckers, wait a minute. Motherfucker, listen, if I see a bat, I'm just thinking rabies. If the monkeypox ate him alive, I would not be mad. I'm not doing this with you, Tracy. I'm not doing. It was Dracula, exactly, Diamond Pearl Jim. That was Dracula on vacation. Child, Mr. Go Off be giving everything, honey. Listen, he be giving life abundant. Let's be clear. He be giving life abundant. Baby, if you are not following his Twitter, I mean his Instagram and Twitter, baby, you're missing out. He gives life abundant, honey. Anyway, so we're speaking about couples and people doing bad things to their partner, mate, whatever you want to call them. it's not just relegated to the blacks, as they like to call us, black people. And it's not just relegated, I should say, to men. The Asian persuasion is also up to no good. So there's a video circulating the internet of Dr. Yu, and her name is spelled YUE, first name, last name YU. I'm just going to call it the first and last name because y'all know in China, I don't know if she's Chinese or if she's another, but in some of the Southeast Asian countries, the last name goes first and the first name goes last. But since she stays here in the U.S., then I'm going to think that that's the first last name. First name YUE, last name YU. Anyway, but she lives here in the U.S. According to reports, dermatologist Yu has been arrested for allegedly trying to poison her husband, Jack Chen. A California radiologist says he has video evidence of his wife, a dermatologist, spiking his drinks with dangerous household chemicals on multiple occasions after he developed internal injuries and hid cameras in their kitchen. Irvine police arrested 45-year-old dermatologist Dr. Yu, who also goes by Emily, last week on suspicion of poisoning. She has not yet been formally charged, according to Orange County District Attorney's Office. Dr. Jack Chen, her 53-year-old husband, filed for an order of protection Friday. Quote, I am fearful of being in the same home and in the presence of respondent due to respondents' recorded attempts to poison me with, drum roll please, before I not. What do y'all think she's using to poison him? I need some answers. What y'all think she's using to poison him? I would, if you saw the video, Xavier, you don't say nothing. What do y'all think she is attempting to poison him with? I'll wait. Maybe this is a sick, sad world. A sick, sad world. This is what y'all got going on. Antifreeze, something odorless, I hope. Antifreeze, bleach. Y'all giving some good answer. Well, it's giving Ajax. Close. So Jeff. So according to police records, well, according to him, he says she respondents recorded attempts to poison me with Drano. What's up, Raphael? What's good, bro? Dr. Yu seen in a screen grab from video opening a bottle of Drano in the kitchen. Drano is the brand name chemical drainer cleaner that the U.S. government describes as, quote, very dangerous if ingested, inhaled, or placed in contact with the skin or eyes, end quote. Quote, on 3 separate occasions I have video of her pouring, this according to the husband. And this is according to the husband in the petition for the restraining order. On 3 separate occasions I have video of her pouring Drano taken from under our kitchen sink and pouring it into my lemonade. I drink it hot. Who drinks hot lemonade? Like, I feel like that's poison by itself. Hot lemon. People drink hot lemonade. Like, I feel like that would be poison. I don't want my lemonade hot. Let's just be clear. But I guess if you like it, I love it. Anyway, continuing on, Chen put the cameras in place after becoming suspicious in March and April, after noticing, quote, a chemical taste, end quote, in his lemonade and being diagnosed with ulcers, gastritis, esophagitis. Ulcers, gastritis, and esophagitis, according to filings. Child, this is a whole mess. Uh, Girl, in one instance, he said he covered the drink with plastic wrap, and she allegedly peeled it off, spiked the drink, and replaced the covering. So he was making his own stuff. And then when he thought something was happening, he covered it up with the plastic wrap. Baby mama went in there, peeled that plastic wrap off. Bitch, you gonna get this drink and put it back on there. Bitch, she went on there and said, bitch, you gonna die. Bitch, if I say you gonna die, you gonna die. Ain't no goddamn drink. She gives me, I hate to make this analogy, but she gives me the girls back in the day, like when you was in high school, that was trying real hard and will poke pinholes in the condom just so caught up in the mix. That's what she gives me. She would do that. Hot lemonade sounds like something a red bone stripper is playing. Not a bone. I hate you, Xavier. Because I can see a stripper being named Hot Lemonade. Bitch. Bitch. What's good, Quintessential? You know they ain't doing nothing but cutting up over here, Quintessential. You be safe on that train over there. Girl, you know they ain't doing nothing but cutting up over here. Xavier calling it strippers hot lemonade, dear God. Let me continue. In one instance, I read that part. He also stated, quote, after the children were born, I became concerned about Emily's behavior. At one point, he alleged she demanded a massage, excuse me, and he declined because he was sick. He then said, quote, she stepped on my head until I did. Wait a minute. How does she step on your head? Like your head has to be like already like on the ground or somewhere. Like how does this girl? And also began hiding money from me. He reported in his restraining order filing. He claimed his wife and mother-in-law, whose name is Yukin Gu but goes by Amy, verbally and emotionally abused him for years and also belittled the children and isolated them from their cousins and friends. Dr. Yu amazingly hasn't been charged yet and is proclaiming her innocence, even though she was caught in 4K video. Quote, Miss Emily Yu vehemently and unequivocally denies ever attempting to poison her husband or anyone else. As a well-respected physician, her goal has always been to help people and never harm people. Accordingly, she also strongly denies her husband's claims of abusing him and their children emotionally and physically. End quote. And that's according to a statement from her and her legal representation. Child. The video is out there if y'all want to go see her. Now, part of this, I do believe, I hate to be stereotyped, guys, but some of them Asian women be real aggressive. What ladies, y'all know when y'all be in the nail salon sometimes, and you go to the stores, corner store, the Chinese restaurant, some of them Asian women be real aggressive. Like they be real like, listen, they look like they'll fuck you up. They look like they will fuck you up. Baby, Dr. Chin looked like he was concerned for his safety, honey. He said, listen, I'm 3 years old. I ain't got time for her to be stepping on my head. How did she step on your head, sir? Like, them Asian women sometimes be real angry, baby. They be having regress and repressed, I should say, anger. Like, they be real, like, big girl. I don't know. But what I do know is, Dr. Shay, you need to get on up out of there, honey. Baby, you don't need to not only get a restraining order from her, baby, you need to move you and your kids to a whole nother city. Because if the mom is in it as well, baby, they're gonna get you. What's good, Tanya Boo? Hiding in the bushes while I drive to my okay. You going to meet a child. I know you got on your unbroken white, on that all white. Baby, them stockings better be white, them shoes better be white, them gloves better be white. I already know, Tanya, I already know, honey. You better have on that good white. Child. And don't forget to send me the information, Tanya, about your potentate and daughter's ball. I'm gonna see if I can go. Did she push him down? And there's the I don't know. I don't know, Xavier. Xavier, listen, bruh. I don't know. Sis, I don't know, honey. I don't know. Because I don't know how you step on someone's head. Girl. Baby, oh, she over there stepping on that man's head. She poisoned him with Drano. Hey, boo. Now, y'all know I got to highlight my boo. Hey, boo, my husband in my head. This is my husband. I'm fight y'all about my husband in my head. Hey, boo. Hey, Cams. Hey, Cams. Anyway, y'all don't pay me no mind. This is why people don't come over here, and this is why people are not nice to me. This right here is exactly why people do not come over here, why people are not nice to me. And I'm okay with that. And with that, let's go to our next palette cleanser. I'm gonna do two in a row because I don't have that much time left. Y'all see we already running low. I gotta leave at like 6:45. I got somewhere to go. We did Mr. Go Out. We did him, right? Yeah, we did him. So we'll do him. I just like his lips. I don't really focus on his body, but his lips. There are some things that could be done with his lips. I'm just saying. Now that right there, the way that the light is perfectly kissing the melanin and all of the ripples on his body. God of mercy, God of love. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked, y'all. Y'all know me, it don't take much. It do not take much for me to get sidetracked, honey. You know what I mean? Anyway, how am I trifling? Wait a minute, I come back and you tell me I'm trifling here. What the hell did I do? What the hell did I do? God, I'm trying to be a good, pure, wholesome Jesuit woman and wife. And you gonna say I'm trifling? Yeah, we did name strippers after hot drinks. We did. Child. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you looking at people's meat. What harassment? There's no harassment over here, Cams. Although if you were in the same airspace at me, I would absolutely assault you sexually. I absolutely would, Cams. If you were in the same airspace with me, I'm just telling you, just go ahead and have security and protection now. Call law enforcement now, because if and when we're in the same airspace, I am going to sexually assault you. Hey, boo. Anyway, listen, so Jeff, that child keep coming out like you jealous. Don't make me. I will windmill you, bitch. So Jeff, we'll fight. I got hands over here. We will fight. I got hands and two guns. We will fight. Right. Thank you, Diamond Pearl Jeff. It's called giving notice. Just let the record show these things are going to happen. Now you can sit there and enjoy it or try to fight the feeling. Don't fight the feeling. Just sit back and enjoy it. God, a good time will be had by all. Lord, I'm just saying. In other news, Kathy Hilton is in the news because apparently she mistook Lizzo for Precious. Now I know. Now I know I shouldn't be laughing at this. Mm. 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 now, now let's be clear. I'm gonna play both sides, okay? Y'all are gonna say that Hilton is trash, which she is, but I don't feel like this statement makes her trash. She was trash already. And if you did not know who Lizzo was or that Lizzo was an artist, like, because Lizzo, if you're not in that world, you may just not know that. I personally can't name you one song by Lizzo. All I know is she played the flute. She's curvaceous. But if you don't run across, a whole lot of pop culture, there ain't a whole lot of curvaceous BBW black women that they have all over pop culture like that, which is a bad thing. But I'm just saying, they just don't do that in the industry a lot. So it's plausible that she could maybe mistake Lizzo for Gabourey Sidibe. I, watch this. One of my aunts, or even my grandma, if she was still living, they know who Precious is. If I held the picture up of Lizzo, they don't know who no goddamn Lizzo is. They ain't up on that. So they might be like, oh, that's Precious. I couldn't see that happening. Is it right? Absolutely not. But I'm not going to say, let's be clear, Kathy Hilton was already trash. I'm not saying we all look alike. We do not all look alike. But if you don't know who Lizzo is, she looks close enough to Gabourey Sidibe where you could be like, oh, that's Gabourey Sidibe. And you'll be like, no, bitch, that's fucking Lizzo, you stupid fuck. I don't correlate that to her. People are going in saying the lady was trying to be racist and all of that. I don't think the lady was trying to be racist. And let's be clear, it's a whole lot of black people that be in their feelings, but they mistake a whole lot of Southeast Asian people for the same people. They always, oh, I can't tell Asian people apart. I don't know if they Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. They all look the same to me. And isn't that just as horrible? It just as defamatory, She did say Precious. I'm gonna give her that too, so Jim, because a lot of people don't know Gabourey Sidibe. They can't even pronounce the girl's name. They may not know her name. They just know, oh, that's Precious. Hell, walk into a black household and hold up a picture of Gabourey Sidibe, and they gonna call that girl Precious. They ain't gonna call her Gabourey Sidibe. They gonna call the girl Precious. I'm just saying. They skin tones ain't that much off. Nah, you ain't gonna give me that, Xavier. They skin tone ain't that much off. Mm-mm. 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 I'm just saying. So y'all just go make the lady racist. Now, if she was racist, I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying she is. But if she was racist, I'm not gonna base her racism off of this one incident. Most rice colored heifers look alike to me. So this is my fight. This is not my fight. Oh God. Jesus up on high, Lord. Oh God of mercy, God of love. Try as you must to clean this up, but you can't. Okay. God. Oh wow. What just happened? Sorry, y'all. Kathy Hilton just called a DJ the N word and F word a few months. That makes her trash. Listen, that right there could make this particular incident. I'm not going. I could go to I could go to probably my mama and all of my aunts, except for maybe my youngest aunt. My youngest aunt would know, but all my other aunts and my mama, if I hold up a picture of Lizzo, they might say, "Oh, look at Precious." I promise you, that's what they would say. They definitely wouldn't say no Gabourey Sidibe. They don't even know a Lizzo even exists. Okay, they don't even know who a Lizzo is, but they know Precious. They don't know her name. They don't know her name is Gabourey Sidibe, but they know Precious, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's Precious." Are they horrible people? No, they just don't know her. They don't know Lizzo. Lizzo looks enough alike, like Gabourey. You know what? Let me get off this story. Y'all got a lot going on. What Lizzo is like? Lizzo ain't no light skin. Lizzo is not light skin. She ain't light skin. Asians do not all look. I know they don't all look alike, but a whole lot of black people think all Asians look alike. I know they don't look alike, but a whole lot of black people think all Asians look alike, and I know they don't all look alike. She's racist and homophobic. You know what? She might be. I do not deny that she may not be racist and homophobic trash, but this incident alone does not make her racist. Doesn't help. Certainly does not help. But y'all feel real serious about y'all Kathy Hiltons and y'all Lizzos and y'all Gabourey Sidibe's. Lord. I mean, a whole lot of black people, it took them like 18 months to 2 years before they could even pronounce Gabourey Sidibe's name. Like Precious had been out for years. Freaking Monique had done won her Oscar. Like the movie had already been out for like 3-4 years before people even couldn't even knew what her name was. It wasn't until she started coming on Power before people even knew what her name was or how to even pronounce her name. I'm just saying. How soon we forget. How soon we forget. There y'all go. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. There you go. Mm. Y'all are serious about y'all Gabourey Sidibe's these days. I ain't mad at it. Hey, I'm not mad. Listen, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just saying that statement alone would not. If she's already racist trash, she's racist trash. Yes, she was on Empire Xavier. Abby, you are not going to say that that young man has on prison underwear. I'm not doing this with you. Empire, not power. I said power. I meant empire. Y'all know what I meant. I thought I said empire. I meant power. I meant y'all thought I said power. I don't. It's empire. Y'all know what I meant. Shit. Hey, spicy original boo. You see how they over here attacking me? Girl, spicy original. They is over here at my good throat today. I can't get nothing. They over here attacking me for no damn reason. Right. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Abby. Power, Empire, all failed television shows. Just saying. They all had about 1 or 2 good seasons, and then after that, it was all downhill. In other pop culture news, Britney Spears and her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, are in the news. So, Kevin Federline posted and then deleted videos of Britney Spears allegedly arguing with their sons. Britney Spears' ex-husband, Kevin Federline, posted a series of old videos appearing to show the singer arguing with their two sons. The three Instagram videos, which Federline deleted early Thursday morning, were seemingly secretly recorded by Jaden and Sean, who are now 15 and 16, respectively, 4 years ago. Quote, I cannot sit back and let my sons be accused in this way after what they've been through. As much as it hurts us, we decided as a family to post these videos. End quote. That was what Federline said. I ain't got the video. I've seen the video, but I don't have the video to play. You can go find it. It's all over the place. Quote, this isn't even the worst of it. The lies have to stop. I hope our kids grow up to be better than this. End quote. That's according to Federline, who was married to Britney Spears from 2004 to 2007. The first video shows what appears to be one of her sons lying in bed and recording his mom while she walked into his bedroom. Quote, this is my house. If I want to come in here and give you lotion for your face because it's coarse, y'all better start respecting me. Are we clear? End quote. And that's what Britney was saying in the video. You all need to start treating me like a woman with worth. I am a woman, okay? Be nice to me. Do you understand? That's also what she said in the video. In the second video, the boys were sitting in the backseat of a car while Spears sat in the passenger side. The pop star and her sons appeared to begin arguing after Spears took Sean's phone away for apparently walking into an ice cream shop without shoes. Quote, have you lost your fucking mind? Have you lost your fucking mind? She asked him. She also said in that video, I'm shocked as fuck with you and I don't know what to do. That's a good lyric to the song. I'm shocked as fuck with you and I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, I just made a whole song of that. Anyway, she also said in the video, and I'm scared of you because you're weird, because you're going through puberty and I don't know what to say, but I do care more than you know. End quote. That's what Britney Spears said. In the third video, it shows an altercation with her and her two sons arguing. Quote, and here's what she says in the video. Are you wanting, where am I at? Are you wanting attention, baby? Well, apparently I wanted to do that in the first place, but I'm sorry. Britney Spears says, are you wanting attention, baby? Jaden, her son, interrupted her saying, well, apparently I wanted to do that in the first place, but you keep interrupting every sentence I say. I think you just care about Britney Spears then said, I think you just care about yourself because you, I'm sorry. This is what Jaden continues to say. I think you just care about yourself because you won't let us speak one word and you won't let us go. And you won't let us go anywhere we want to go. End quote. Now let's be clear. And it goes on. We'll need let's iron this out. Nothing in them videos, because I watched the videos, were out of order and out of pocket for a typical household with teenagers, especially pubescent teenagers. So if they're 15 and 16 now, 4 years ago they were 11 and 12. 11 and 12-year-olds are demon seeds ascended from the 8th level of hell. That's fucking middle school. And middle school children are spawns that ascend from the 8th level of hell. And from what I saw in that video and what she said, baby, they it wasn't nothing that was abusive. Kevin Federline, you need to go sit your stinking ass the fuck down. Like they were out of pocket and out of order. And I wasn't mad at Britney Spears. She had to, you do realize she is the mom, she is the parent. More so than that, who the fuck are you, Kevin Federline, to pick and choose? Well, I'm gonna pick these three videos and I'm gonna show these three videos just to paint the picture that Britney is a horrible person. But I'm going to conveniently not show you anything of myself that paints me in a bad light as a parent either. Let's be clear. Britney was out here parenting by herself for a good while. I mean, you will come in every now and again. In a lot of households, some of the shit them kids were saying, it would have been a lot more than just yelling, a lot more than just arguing. Baby, it would have been two to the head, three to the body, and don't ask no questions. And the fact that Kevin Federline posted these videos, see, my problem is not the videos. My problem is the fact that bitch ass Kevin Federline, punk ass, posted the videos. Is posted the videos talking about, what did he say? Let me go back up here and see what his punk ass said. Talking about as much as it hurts us, we decided as a family to post these videos. What family? Because last time I checked, Britney Spears is a part of the family, and she decided to post them. Bitch, your bitch ass decided to post them because you have an axe to grind. Because your only reason for anybody to know who you are is Britney Spears and these goddamn kids. Like, the videos are out there. Right. First of all, 15 and 16-year-olds don't get to make decisions like this. I'm not even consulting you all as 15 and 16-year-olds on decisions like this because y'all are not cognitively, there enough to even make that sort of decision. Then he got kids from, what's the girl named Star Jackson or whatever? Did Star Jackson also allege that he wasn't doing right by those kids? Child. Now y'all want to talk about trash? That motherfucker is trash. He is garbage. Garbage. You First of all, if your sons bring that kind of video to you, see what mom did. Your first response should be, you look at it. First, you make sure, let me make sure ain't nothing. Oh, your response should have been, well, motherfucker, you needed it. Because you rat ass bastards do be out of control. And when y'all was 11 and 12, y'all bitches bounced off the fucking wall. You better be glad you still on this earth and still breathing. And she ain't go somewhere and choke the shit out of y'all ass. Go sit y'all stinking. Give me this motherfucking phone to delete this shit off this goddamn phone. And go sit your stinking ass the fuck down somewhere before I kill you. Well, you better go sit down before I kill you. You better go sit your ass down before I kill you. Give you something to record around this motherfucker. Like, you is a sick, sad, raggedy ass bastard, Kevin Federline. That's why you got to watch who you let impregnate you. You got to make sure some of these people that you let skeet up in your box is the right caliber of people. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck like Britney Spears over here having to deal with a fuck ass fuck nigga. Well, I can't call him a fuck nigga. Fuck ass cracker boy for the rest of eternity. A fuck boy. I I just thought I would bring that to y'all. Cause that shit, when I read it, I was like, you got a lot of fucking nerves. Listen, that bitch just mad because she ain't giving his ass no money no more. Bitch, get over it. A mess. Like, I don't even right. I don't even understand the point. Thank you, Social Jump. I don't even understand the point of this whole. Oh, that was Spicy Original. That's it. I thought that was Social Jump. Spicy Original. Thank you. I don't even understand the point of even bringing this up or showing this video. Like, really? Like, you would have thought she was over here, had broomsticks and baseball bats, beating the kids down while she cussing them out and calling them all kinds of epithets and all kinds of slurs and stuff. What we saw there is what happens in 80% of households in America, even the white ones. Just a mess. Kevin Federline is the worst form of humanity. He's trash. And with that, we need a palate cleanser. Please let the next one be good. Please let it be good, because Kevin Federline just left a bad taste in our mouth. Just left a real bad taste in our mouths. All right. So, in our next story, Keke, as in Keke Palmer, is in the news for reasons that oh God. I've never been a fan of Keke Palmer ever, which is why when she was on this third season of Legendary, I looked like, why is she here? Like, what is your purpose? I mean, we got enough people who have no business being here with the likes of fucking La Roche and Jamil. I mean, between the two of them, that's enough people on the judges panel who should not be here. And then they added Keke Palmer. For what reason? I have no fucking idea. But whatever. You could call her whatever. So Jeff, at this point, we do not take stock in anybody you call your queen, anybody who you deify or turn into some demigod. We're not looking to you for advice on who to deify these days, dear God. Keke Palmer is in the news. She jokingly, and I'm going to use that word lightly because I don't even think she was joking, but they're saying that it was jokingly. She calls out plastic surgeons for not having an instant fix for her adult acne. Quote, saying, quote, you can't figure out how to take the beautiful skin from my ass and put it on my face. The problem is they can't tell the difference from your ass or your face. Let me read that again. She's upset that modern science hasn't found a way to immediately get rid of her adult acne. And so she's screaming at dermatologists around the fruited plains saying, quote, I'm sorry, plastic surgeons and dermatologists saying, quote, you can't find out how to take the beautiful skin from my ass and put it on my face, end quote. Now, I ain't gonna knock her. The woman got money. The woman got cash. The woman stays with a bag. And I ain't mad at it. The woman that had a bag. since she was like what, 4 or 5 years old. She been making money since. So I ain't never mad at that. But do I care for her? Mm-mm. It's a whole lot of people who got money that I don't care for. I'm just saying. I mean, is having a bag what makes me have to like you? Not so much. There's a whole lot of people that got money that I don't like and got a bag. So I mean, Kiki Palmer, your real fault should be with mom and dad and your bad genes, not modern medical science. Okay. Let me read this to you. Here's the whole quote. Now, do y'all want to see the scare? Because she does look scary as hell without makeup. See, that's the scary Kiki. Hold on. Let me get that out of the way. That right there is scary Kiki Palmer without makeup. That would not be a dirty computer screen. That would be her acting. Anyway, the whole quote goes, I was just thinking about the fact that plastic surgeons are amazing. They can give you a boob jobs, above the muscle, under the muscle, liposuction, tummy tucks, BBL. They can even implant muscles. I mean, the list goes on. But they cannot figure out how to clear up somebody's skin. Are you kidding me? All of these years and all of these innovations, you can't figure out how to take the beautiful skin from my ass and put it on my face? I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. People out here with adult acne are struggling and you ain't figured out that cure. I'm done. Baby, mix in a proactive, okay? And call it a goddamn day. I do believe that. Go see Dr. Pimple Popper. I don't know. They got all kinds of facial rubs, creams, whatever. Girl, get your life in order. Go see a goddamn. The problem is you trying to go see a plastic surgeon when you really should be going to go see a dermatologist. Boy, who am I? Who am I? Sorry, y'all, I'm getting a text from my boss. I had to look at it. All right. Had to look at it. Anyway, what Cam said, look, they can fix a busted grill with veneers. They can fix fat with lipo. She kind of has a point here to be. The problem is she's going to a plastic surgeon instead of a fucking dermatologist. Newsflash, they do have things that help with adult acne. They do have things that clear up acne and things right then and there. But you're going to a goddamn plastic surgeon to treat a skin issue when you should be seeing a fucking dermatologist. And you have the money to do it. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me that you got eye problem with your eyes, and you going to the goddamn proctologist and screaming at the motherfucking proctologist, asking him, "You a medical doctor? You can do all of this shit with my asshole and my rectum and my booty shoot. Why the fuck can't you do some shit to fix my eyes and give me some goddamn LASIK surgery?" This is how the education system has failed us, ladies and gentlemen. This explains. You better be in her life. You better be in her life. So, Jeff, you better be stalking this woman and know all about what she got going on. How I know she ain't go to a dermatologist because she would have said dermatologist. She knew exactly what she was saying because she done had a whole lot of work done, or she know a lot of people that done had a lot of work done, and she's expecting those people who get all of that work done, like she said in her quote, to do something for the acne. Hey, whore, mixing a fucking proactive treatment. I mean, hell, if you want to go old school, mix in some Oxy 10 or something. They have things for that. They got kind of all kinds of facial rubs. Listen, y'all have seen the girls, the queens, the girls, not the XX girls, but the XY chromosome girls. Watch some of these girls on the Instagrams and how they have a 817 step routine for how they do their facials and how they got to put these drops here, drop there, do this skin regimen, do these hey, fuck it. We got the aficionado right here. See my girl Abby. Abby is right here. Go get your life. Go find you something to do with yourself, Kiki Palmer. Go find another bag to make. Get your whole life in order, Kiki Palmer. You sound stupid. You sound real stupid. I'm just gonna put it out there. You sound stupid. You really do. Let me pull up my next story. I gotta get out of here in about 10 minutes. I do have let me get that out of the way now. These are three real serious stories that I'm not gonna be able to go into like I want to, so I'm gonna just have to hit it and quit it with these three. But y'all know what time it is. It is our favorite segment of the episode. It is time for our sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike. It is time for our sugar spike segment of the program. I will be reviewing House of Dragons when it comes out. I don't know that I'll be doing the Jon Snow one because I've never been a fan of Jon Snow. I will watch the Jon Snow series, but I won't review Jon Snow. But I will be reviewing House of Dragons. People have already hit me up. I'm thinking about reviewing The Sandman. I'm on episode 4 of The Sandman, and it is everything. If you are not watching The Sandman on Netflix, you are absolutely missing out. It is everything. I'm on episode 4. So I'm thinking about really reviewing The Sandman, but I don't know how many people will watch the reviews. So yeah, it's good. So Jeff, it's very good. It's really good. All right. So here's our sugar spike segment. So remember we had an update last week about Army Lieutenant Nazario, who was assaulted by police in 2020. Remember, we had that update that Virginia would not be Virginia's state attorney would not be filing charges against the Officer Gutierrez, who assaulted him. We had that update. I think that was last week. We had that update, or was it? Yeah, I think it was last week. So I have another update. I told you we would be following that story. Let me read this story. It says a federal judge ruled that the U.S. Army lieutenant who was violently arrested by a former Virginia officer can take his claims of false imprisonment to trial, according to the Associated Press. It was previously reported that prosecutors in Virginia declined to bring criminal charges against the officer. However, he'll be investigated for violating the lieutenant's constitutional rights following the lieutenant's lawsuits. And so I just wanted to bring that quick update to you. That the federal judge, this is so it went above. You finished it, Abby? It's so good, child. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me that. I'm on episode 4. So the Virginia state of Virginia chose not to allow Army Lieutenant Nazario to move forward with suing Officer Gutierrez, but a federal judge ruled on Tuesday that the officers had probable cause to pull Nazario over for improperly displaying his license plate and to charge him with eluding police as well as obstruction of justice and failure to obey when he refused to exit the vehicle. But the summary judgment Tuesday said federal immunity laws shield the two officers involved from facing Karan Nazario's claims that they violated the Black and Hispanic soldiers' constitutional protections against excessive force and unreasonable seizure, as well as his right to free speech by allegedly threatening him with arrest if he complained about their behavior. U.S. District Judge Roderick C. Young also ruled that the officer who initially pulled Nazario over is liable for illegally searching for a gun in the soldier's SUV in violation of the United States Constitution and Virginia law, leaving the question of damages on that point up to a jury. Nazario had a concealed weapons permit, so he will be able to proceed with lawsuits on the federal level. So that's the update on that. I told you I want to really break that down, but I don't have a lot of time because I got to leave here in about 5 minutes. In a story belonging to only my fair state of Florida, and other states are about to start following, the state of Florida hopes to recruit veterans to address dire teacher shortages. Florida has unveiled a new plan to address the state's teacher shortage with a focus on recruiting veterans to become temporary teachers. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is directing the state's Department of Education to allow veterans to receive a temporary 5-year teaching certificate while they earn a bachelor's degree. Let me say that again. While they earn a bachelor's degree. Their certificate will allow veterans to become mentor teachers for a minimum of 2 years. In order to be eligible, veterans must have served a minimum of 4 years of military service with honorable or medical discharge, earn a minimum of 60 credits with a 2.5 GPA, receiving a passing score on the Florida subject area exam, and clear background checks. But that's only after the 5 years. So this is what we have. We have people without college degrees who they're going to now try to use to teach, to fill teacher shortages. Now, here's the thing. The reason they call them a mentor teacher, let me look at the language. Let me make sure I got the language right. Right. To become, the certificate will allow veterans to become mentor teachers for a minimum of 2 years. Mentor teacher is nothing but a regular full-fledged teacher that has a mentor or someone who is helping and mentoring them, but they are still a full-fledged teacher with a full load of classes. And in the state of Florida, in most jurisdictions, the teacher that is helping them doesn't even have a whole lot of time to devote to them because they got their own classes and their own things that they got to be worried about. They have a full slate of classes. They have all of the response. There's no such animal as there being a differentiation between a regular teacher and a mentor teacher in the state of Florida. You're talking about people who do not have college degrees that will be teaching children in high school or elementary school or middle school. The people who have no idea of what pedagogy is, because let's be clear, just because someone is knowledgeable about a subject does not mean that that person knows how to teach someone else to do that or teach someone what that subject is. There's an art form, there's a skill set and talent to being able to teach and instruct, and everybody does not have that. Just because you are the most proficient in a field, like you could be the smartest scientist in the world, that does not mean that you'll be able to teach someone else how to do it, what it is that you do, because that's a whole separate set of skills. Oh, there's absolutely a teacher shortage, Xavier, because nationwide, more than 40% of the teachers across the nation did not come back, went to get other careers, retired. And they were already at a shortage at the beginning of last year. So I really want to break that down. I might wait till me and Really B get back together and do a teacher project. Um, yeah, I really want I really want to get to this case where there's a child in Alabama that is transgender, but their parents don't want them to be transgender, and their parents are going to Alabama and telling them to keep the block on gender affirming care or surgeries because they don't want it's a whole mess. And the problem is the child is intersex, meaning they're born with both genitalia. It's a whole mess. I can't even break it down because I got like I'm already over time. I can't even break it down like I want to, but whatever. I told y'all this was our sugar spike segment. Then continuing from a story that I told you all on Tuesday during the politics of it all, it has come out. There's a whole report out about how Facebook is now. Remember, we talked about the story about how Facebook released um, the DMs and the personal information of the girl who had the abortion. They not only released it to law enforcement, but they also released it to anti-abortion groups and gave her information to those groups. So now a whole report is coming out about how Facebook is doing this with all types of things. If you are anti-gun and you make posts or DMs about being anti-gun, they're releasing your information to pro-gun groups and all kinds of things like that. There's a whole story on this. I really want to break it down, but I don't even have enough time. Not only are they releasing this, but they're doing it for a profit. Those groups and those companies are buying the information so they can target you and know who you are. And not only do they have your information, they're releasing, like, if you have your phone number on Facebook, you will start to get text messages from them. If your email is connected to your Facebook, you will start to get, they have sold all of the information that you have. It's also been reported for a long time. Facebook and Instagram have all, and Twitter for that matter, have all of the resources and assets to keep most hackers, not all, but a lot of the hacking that has been going on from happening. A lot of it is not like high level hacking. There's high level hacking that you just can't avoid. It's just gonna happen. But a lot of this is low level, just real rinky dink. All I got to do is know your IP address and hack into your system type stuff. They can thwart from happening, and they're not. Now, Cam's, who's our aficionado in this is his world. This is his profession. He is in this world. And I might have you, Cam, when I do my next politics of it all, and I really break this down, Cams, I might have you come on with me so that you can give some expertise to this, because I know tech and everything is your world, and you probably have a whole lot more insight to this that I need to definitely bring to my platform and the people. But yeah, there Facebook has a lot going on, and they're being found for what they're doing. Teaching was never a lucrative bit. Where you pop out of the bush? How you popping out of the bushes all the way from France? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the way from the south of France. Well, not the south of France, from Paris, from Paris. I bring to you Really B, who's probably watching us at some fancy schmancy bougie restaurant at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, eating croissants and sipping tea with her pinky up or whatnot, because she real bougie. Really be, you got people popping out the bushes though. You ain't see a Corvette. Child, really be saying, let me pop out the bushes. Yes, how's everything going over there, sis? That was last night. I saw the pictures though. I saw beautiful pictures from the Eiffel Tower. Really B is over there having a good time, enjoying life. Baby, my sis is over there having the time of my life. We are definitely glad that you made it safely and are having a good time. We can't wait for you to get back and give us all of the pictures and the stories and stuff like that. Y'all know I've been telling y'all for years now, she bougie. Not play bougie, bougie. From what I understand, they rented out the whole restaurant because they didn't want to be bothered with people talking over them. And her friends had a whole restaurant. Okay, Really B said she going live for a few minutes. I'm about to get off right now, really, because I'm already behind schedule. So let me tell y'all what happened. They rented out the whole restaurant right there at the foot of the Eiffel Tower. Baby, they got that kind of money. Listen, they went into their hotel rooms. They have rose petals and flower petals in their bath water. They have drawn water. They have 24-hour masseuse service. Okay. They have caviar and escargot at their beck and call in their 5-star hotel where they are staying, not in the suite, not the executive suite, but the presidential suite. Please note, they have personalized concierge service at their beck and call. Baby, I'm trying to be like them when I grow up. I'm just saying. That's my sis. I'm just privileged to be able to say I know her. When I grow up in about 30 years and I'm her age, I'm going to be like that. In about 30 years when I'm her age, I'm going to be like that. Oh, dear God. Anyway. Right. She live in that Alexis Carrington. No, she wouldn't be Alexis Carrington. She would be Dominique Devereaux. Please be clear. Let's make that differentiation. She would be Dominique Devereaux if you need her. I'm just saying. Don't you go on your live trying to cuss me out. Do not go on your live trying to cuss me out. Y'all, I'm already 7 minutes over time. I'm supposed to be somewhere at 7 o'clock, y'all. I got to get out of here. Listen. They just killed the FBI government. Good. I probably shouldn't have said that, but the caviar with listen, Xavier, I need to get out. I'm getting out of here. Put some shadows in the chat. Listen, follow, like, share, do all of the things, follow all of the people. Really B is about to go live. As soon as I end this live, she's gonna go live. One day, me, Evie, and Really B is really gonna figure out. I'm gonna have to call them and we're gonna sit down and figure out how to do this whole thing where we transfer our sitting viewers to the next live, and we're gonna do that. I promise y'all we're gonna make that happen. Anyway, Shonda, y'all know I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for a good time. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself, laughed, and all of that good stuff. I'm going out of town yet again to spend more of my money. Anyway, if you want, the Cash App is right there. Help the snack on. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. Listen, I am so grateful for you all for being here. And all that you all have really afforded me by just coming and listening to me and affording me an outlet and an avenue by which to speak and voice my opinions on things and edify you on things that you may not have known. So I'm going to continue to do that. Thank you all so much. I'm about to get out of here. I think I probably will be able to do a silly Saturday. Don't hold me to it because I'll be out of town, but I probably will be able to do a silly Saturday. If not, we got next week. So until next time, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I am out of here.